Good evening to everybody. This is one small series for getting the ideas that how to improve the score for the JEE Main Session 2. This easily you can understand by looking the previous record, and if you plan it properly, this 25 days, or you can say around 25 days you'll get roughly. So that 25 days you can prepare well to get the good percentile in math, physics and chemistry. Today I will be discussing about the mathematics only, and next session will come for the physics and then chemistry. First thing is that this is not for those students who wanted to do the preparation right now. Not for those. Those who already did the preparation. In JEE Main Session 1 they wrote, but by any one of the reason they did not get the expected the percentile. So some kind of this little bit changes if you do it, I'm sure easily you can do if you already studied the fundamental, right? So what exactly will you do? First let's understand for the 5-6 minutes I will spend for the time for analyzing the January session, how the percentage was divided, what was the chapter which was the more they were asking. Session 1 statistics, if you'll try to see, the hues was algebra and calculus. These two are the high weightage topic. Of course, algebra is a very big, calculus is also very big, but if you notice, algebra having so many chapters, around 10 to 12 chapters are there. Calculus also having around more than 10 chapters. Altogether 10 chapter was having 34% and this is 35%. But there are two chapters, vector and 3D. These two together combinedly they are getting 31%. I will go one by one, don't worry. So this point keep in your mind. I will come back to this point again and tell you trigonometry is the 4%, it roughly is the same. Every year it used to be something like this only. Coordinate also near about the same only. But the major crucial role which is going to play the vector and 3D. The first things you have to understand ki 3D, last year what was 3D, now it's not that. Last year 3D plane was also there, but this time it's not there. Then also the weightage is nowhere going down. Weightage is there, huge weightage. So you have to understand that this is the January session which was the 10 papers and total 300 questions in the mathematics. So let's understand first algebra. Algebra, this is the out of 300 questions, sequence series 17 question has been asked, means it was distributed over the 10 papers. Complex number 14 question, 13 and like this was there. So first thing, note it down this chapter, sequence and series. Please do not leave it. Spend 5-6 hours and get confidence in this chapter. It's a very simple chapter, scoring chapter, and easily you can. So one question you can make sure it's going to be, you can hit the target. Sequence series. Whatever level of practice you needed, you should do. Next, complex number for some student is the really difficult task, but believe me, this is also easy. Sequence series, complex number, binomial theorem, determinant, matrices, statistics. Please note it down. These 4 to 6 chapters you should not miss at all. I am not saying you have to leave all these chapters. If you know, well and good, very good. But now don't try to learn. If you know it, it's fine. But these chapters, if you are not knowing, you don't have confidence also, please make it confident, because that is question is going to come. Right? I will make a combined list, don't worry. I'm just telling you this. Calculus, again next highest weightage topic, 35.7% approximately is there. 20 question comes from definite integration. Do not leave this. It's a huge hot topic. Definite integration. Very, very simple chapter. Based on totally properties. If you know properties, you can do very easily. Differential equation, next one. Function and sets and relation, combinedly try to study these two. And limit, continuity, differentiability, do not leave. Two chapter together, you can assume 21 question has been asked. These two chapter combinedly 21 questions has been asked. So this is, you cannot leave at all. Area under curve, very easy chapter. Very easy chapter. It should not be leave at all. Of course, this is up to you. If you already know, well and good. If you are not knowing, not at all having confidence, so in limited time, I will not suggest, but let rest up to you. So we'll combine all this, don't worry. Yes, I think calculus 2 time is typed. Coordinate geometry. Maximum I seen that the children have difficulty in this chapter. This is called as the conic chapter they are having combined. Reason is very simple. It will be lengthy. No doubt about it. It will be lengthy. But these two chapters is not lengthy. It's easy. And easily can be a score in this. These two chapters combined 24 question has been asked out of 300 question. These two chapters combined. So really it's hot topic. These two combined. This is up to you. If you are ready, you can do the things. Right? Trigonometry. I personally not very much interested to do very much, but inverse is my favorite chapter and I feel that this should not be leave. Right? Vector in 3D. One of the most important and scoring chapter. 3-dimension and vector algebra. Look, just two chapter combined. How many questions is get? Total 39 questions came out of 300 questions. Two chapters, only two chapters combined. Right? So this is the overall structure of the session 1. Now, in session 2, what exactly we have to do? So, write it focus. What exactly you have to do focus to get to score it well completely. In algebra, do not leave sequence series, binomial, matrices determinant. These are easy chapter I am telling. Complex number, alright, and statistics. These chapters should not be leave at all. Calculus, sets, relation, and function. I am saying that compulsory you have to do. Limits, continuity, and differentiability. It's a very easy chapter. And the next is definite, area, and differential equation. This algebra, this chapter, calculus, this chapter, coordinate, what are the chapters is needed. Straight line, you cannot take a chance. Circle, you cannot take a chance. These two chapters surely must be done. I'm not saying you don't have to do parabola, ellipse, hyperbola. But last moment you cannot become master of those conic. But last moment, these two chapter master you can become very easily. I'm telling that those chapters master you can become. And Trigonometry, only one suggestion from my side, inverse trigonometric function. Inverse trigonometry function. This is the only chapter I will suggest. And vector and 3D complete in details. Not a single line should be left it out. Wherever you are studying, whatever coaching notes are there, if you are not coaching, then whatever your, at least 3D with this NCERT with the exemplar R and old JEE question has to be done. This is the topic name which you have to focus. Believe me, if any child is perfectly in 25 days revise and do old PYQ, old JEE question, PYQ completely you have to do. PYQ completely you have to do, as well as this PYQ and NCERT exemplar R. NCERT exemplar R must be done. Then you can easily put up the things. It will not be a problem. Now, what is my advice from my side? Few things. One, every day, 1 hour test. Same pattern, JEE Main pattern. Everywhere, every day, without fail. From today itself, it's not that you have to, I will prepare and then I will write. No, write the test 1 hour and just mark that which are the questions, which are the topic you are leaving the question, are you doing mistakes. Second step, NCERT exemplar R must be done without fail. Those chapters which I told to you. And third one, last 3-year JEE Main question. Everything available on net. Easily you can download. You can do the things. These three, honestly, if you are going to do, believe me, it can be done very easily. All the concept of mathematics you should do thoroughly basic. Generally, I seen that children used to simply start JEE concept, means some books they take in, hi-fi books, and they try to learn. No. First, make sure your NCERT exemplar R is done properly or not. It's more than enough. And then do last 3-year JEE Main question. Believe me, it will not be problem. If you still have problem, NTA release more thousands of questions as a sample. You can practice from there. We are releasing chapter wise NTA questions. You can put on the comment and or you can register whatever the link is there in the downside. We will send you these questions. Practice this one. Nothing. Don't try to book lot of books, lot of coaching material and all and get confused. Nothing will happen. Fundamental do, basic NCERT question, exemplar R, last 3-year question, over. Go to the next chapter. That's what has to be done for getting this 99 percentile above easily can be get. Right? So I hope all of you understood the point, and let's hope for the next video, that is for the physics and chemistry as like this, so that you can get an idea which chapter I should do last 25 days. So these are the chapters. Those who did not note it down, please make sure to note down. This will make sure to miss at least 20 questions can be done. All right. So thank you very much and see you in the next session.